Hello, I'm David Dusselaar. I'm working for Honda Motor Europe Training Department, and today I would like to present the brand new 2013 CRF450R. The CRF450R 2013 year model is a complete new bike, and our Honda engineers has focused on 5 main goals. So the first main goal of Honda was to have a better mass centralization of the bike. They also lowered the center of gravity of the bike. They increased a lot the front wheel traction, but also the rear wheel traction. They gave the engine more power and torque from the bottom till the mid-range. And last but not least, they increased also with a lot of changes the durability of the bike. The area of the main pipe joining the head pipe has been lowered, and this is giving a more planted feel of the front tire, because you have less flex from left to right from the front forks. Another change to the completely new frame is that the rear shock connection is lowered 14.5 mm down into the frame, which gives a lower center of gravity and more traction in the rear wheel. The shock is actually also 14.5 mm shorter. The twin muffler design is also helping a lot for mass centralization. So the weight is closer to the center of gravity and gives also the Honda engineers the opportunity to have a lighter subframe. The dual muffler is also giving you a better lateral balance. Another important brand new feature for 2013 are the PSF front forks, the pneumatic spring forks. So Honda has replaced the mainsprings with pressurized air. Eliminating the mainsprings and replace them by pressurized air gives a weight advantage of 800 grams. The characteristics of pressurized air together with a bigger main piston in the front fork gives better bottoming resistance. Another big customer benefit of the air forks is the easy adjustability. Putting more or less pressure on the front forks is the same as putting heavier or lighter mainsprings inside the front forks with a conventional system. The new Kayaba air front forks that are specially designed for the CRF450R 2013 has another nice feature. So the adjuster screw for the compression is under an angle, so it's very easy to turn in and out compared with the older design where you have difficulties to adjust the compression. The brand new swing arm has a better rigidity because of the bigger section over here. The better rigidity is resulting in a much better rear wheel traction. Something that also really helped with the lowering the center of gravity and also with a better steer in is the radiators that are mounted lower into the frame and that are also a little bit smaller. The new radiator with the new radiator grill with this extra cooling fin, and also the new design of the radiator sprouts have really helped for a better airflow into the radiator and also a better airflow exhaust of the radiator, which gives a better cooling capacity. The electric components are lighter, but they are not only lighter, they are also more close to the center of gravity. For example, the ECU that was located over here for the 2012 model is now located over here. Also the condenser and the regulator is now over here, very close to the center of gravity. All electric components are here, also very close to the center of gravity. This is something you really feel when you ride with a bike. It feels very light, very agile. Honda has done also a lot of changes to the engine. They have a high compression piston, which gives better throttle response and more power. They have redesigned the slender head to have a better inlet and exhaust flow. Also we have a little bit heavier flywheel to have more traction. Another point that really helped in increasing the overall power and torque of the engine is the brand new air boot. This technology comes from the factory bike, so the volume of the air boot is bigger, but it also has an inner tube that is smaller in diameter and longer and straighter, which gives a better overall power. All the changes to the engine in combination with the double muffler gives a much better bottom to mid power and torque, but also a much better throttle response. Especially the throttle response is something you immediately feel when you jump on the bike. In terms of durability, the old jet with 2 holes give better cooling of the piston, longer life of the piston. For 2013 we went from a 4-spring clutch to a 6-spring clutch. This gives better starts and a longer life for the clutch. So the gearbox has been redesigned with bigger gears, new bearings, longer docks with rounded corners, avoiding misshift of the riders.